Dear fellow Vegetarians, the afternoon session starts now. First, you had a good lunch, but in the right quantity and quality, I hope. For my OD, we will start this session with relaxation practice. So, you can just lie down, relax, we'll do the relaxation. Get ready. Lie down on the back. Keep the legs relaxed, about 1 foot or so apart. Close your eyes. Keep the hands relaxed, palms facing up. Now we are going to start relaxing the body from feet upwards. Think of your feet, the blood circulation, the heat circulation, air circulation, the energy circulation are all normal. The feet are getting sufficient strength. Let us give rest to them. Relax, relax, relax. Now think of the legs from ankle up to the knee joint, the blood circulation, the heat circulation, the air circulation, the energy circulation are all normal. The legs are sufficiently strengthened. Let us give rest to them. Relax, relax, relax. Think of the knees, the knee joints, the blood circulation, the heat circulation, the air circulation, the energy circulation are all normal. The knees are sufficiently strengthened. Let us give rest to them. Relax, relax, relax. Think of the thighs, blood circulation, the heat circulation, air circulation, the energy circulation are all normal. The thighs are getting sufficient strength. Let us give rest to them. Relax, relax. Think of the lower abdomen, the blood circulation, the heat circulation, the circulation, the energy circulation are all normal. The lower abdomen is sufficiently strengthened. Let us give rest to it. Relax, relax, relax. Think of the abdomen, the blood circulation, the heat circulation, the air circulation, the energy circulation are all normal. The abdomen is sufficiently strengthened. Let us give rest to it. Relax, relax, blood circulation, the heat circulation, the air circulation, the energy circulation are all normal. Chest area is sufficiently strengthened. Let us give rest to it. Relax, relax, relax. Think of the shoulders and hands, the blood circulation, the heat circulation, the air circulation, the circulation, all normal. The shoulders and hands are sufficiently strengthened. Give rest to them. Relax, relax. Think of the neck, the blood circulation, the heat circulation, the air circulation, the energy circulation, all normal. The neck is sufficiently strengthened. Let us give rest to it. Relax, relax, relax. Think of the face, the blood circulation, the heat circulation, the air circulation, the energy circulation are all normal. The face, the head is sufficiently strengthened. Let us give rest to them. Relax, relax, relax. The head is relaxed. The face is relaxed. Relaxed. The shoulders and the arms are relaxed. The chest is relaxed. The abdomen is relaxed. The lower abdomen is relaxed. The thighs are relaxed. The knees are relaxed. The legs are relaxed. Feet are relaxed. The whole body is totally relaxed. Just relaxed position. Relax. Relax. be blessed with the divine. We are concluding the relaxation. Your fingers, your toes, slightly move your hands and legs. Turn your head slightly to the left and right. Now we are getting ready. Get up. Stretch your left hand above the head on the ground. Turn to the left side. And with the support of the right palm, please get up and sit down. Be blessed with the divine. First, we had a good relaxation. So, for concentration, we'll come back to your normal level. As per the timetable, we're supposed to give a talk now on I am everyone, followed by Kriyatita meditation and then introspection. But because, just like in the morning, the topic and introspection are connected. So, with your kind permission, what we will do is we will do the meditation first, so that the continuity of the lecture and the introspection is not lost. So, with the kind permission of all of you, we will do the Kriyatita meditation now. Get ready. Children, meditation first.
May the whole world enjoy prosperity, happiness, and peace. May we all be blessed with good health, long life, enough wealth, wisdom, and peace. Be blessed with the divine. Song on Divinity. ஆதியெனும் பரம்பொருள் மீ எழுச்சி பெற்று அணுவென்ற உயிராகி அணுக்கள் கூடி மோதி இணைந்து இயங்குகின்ற நிலைமைக்கேற்ப மூலகங்கள் பலவாகியவை இணைந்து வேதித்த அண்ட கோடிகளாய் மற்றும் பிறப்பு இறப்பு இடை உணர்தல் இயக்கமாகி நீதி நெறி உணர் மாந்தராகி வாழும் நிலை உணர்ந்து தொண்டாற்றி இன்பம் காண்போம். Song in praise of the Masters. உருவத்திடை உந்தன் பூவிரலால் தொட்டு எந்தன் உயிர் உணர்த்தி உன் செயல்கள் பதிவழித்து பூர்வ நிலை அறிவறிய துரியம் தந்து கருவறிந்து அகத்தவத்தால் களங்கங்கள் போக பெரும் களத்தமர்த்தி கருத்துடனே விளைவறிந்து ஐந்து புலன்களை ஆளும் கலை போதித்து உருவத்தில் உயிரை உயிருக்குள் உள்ள மெய்ப்பொருளை அறிவாய் காட்டி ஒழுக்கத்தால் உலகினையே நட்பு கொள்ளும் அன்பு நெறி விளங்க வைத்து திருத்தமோடு காய கல்பம் சீர்கர்மயோகம் உடற்பயிற்சி தந்து சிந்தனை உடல் நலத்தை சீரமைத்து ஓய்வைத்த குருவே வாழ்க, குருவே வாழ்க. நாடி சுத்தி. தண்டுவட சுத்தி. Cleansing of the spinal cord. Be blessed by the divine. The atmosphere around us is purified by the divine power. The atmosphere around us is purified by the divine power. The atmosphere around us is purified by the divine power. The divine energy descends upon us. We are purified and blessed. The divine energy enters into our bodies and souls. We are purified and blessed. The divine energy enters into our bodies and souls. We are divine power may protect us, guide us, and lead us in all our activities, in all places, at all times. Salutations to Mother. Salutations to Father. Salutations. We will do Turiyatit meditation. We will start the meditation. p.m. Sangam. Moon, Sun, Universe, absolute space. Equals with the divine. Come back to the universal field. Sun, moon, Vadasangam, Turiyam. Spread energy throughout the body. All the cells in the body are purified and blessed. Auto suggestion. By the grace of divine power, we all may enjoy good health, long life, enough wealth, wisdom, and peace. By the grace of divine power, we all may enjoy good health, long life, enough wealth, wisdom, and peace. By the grace of divine power, we all may enjoy good health, long life, enough wealth, wisdom, and peace. Blessings. Bless your life partner. Bless your children one by one. Bless your brothers and sisters. Bless your close relatives and important friends. Bless your officers, colleagues, subordinates, and those who help you in your daily life. Bless the miscreant or enemy, if any, with kindness. so that they may also change and lead a good life. Bless the Vedatrian principles given by Vedatri Maharishi to bring world peace. Be blessed by the divine. Bless the World Community Service Center. Be blessed by the divine. Bless the Temple of Consciousness at Aliyar. Be blessed by the divine. Bless the meditation centers in Singapore and Thailand. Be blessed by the divine. Bless all the trusts, meditation centers, temples of consciousness throughout the world. Be blessed by the divine. Bless all the participants who are assembled here and their family members. Be blessed by the divine. Let us pray that by the grace of divine power, people throughout the world should not be affected by coronavirus, and those who are already affected should recover quickly from this problem. Be blessed by the divine. Be blessed by the divine. Be blessed by the divine. Let us take the two votes. I, in my lifetime, will not cause pain to others, physically or mentally. To the extent possible, I will remove the pain of others. I, in my lifetime, will not cause pain to others, physically or mentally. To the extent possible, I will remove the pain of others. I, in my lifetime, will not cause pain to others, physically or mentally. To the extent possible, I will remove the pain of others. May the whole world enjoy prosperity, happiness, and peace. World blessing. Rain may pour on all parts of the world timely and sufficiently. Food grains may grow abundantly to the satisfaction of all living beings. Leaders of all nations may grow spiritually and do good services to humanity. May the whole world enjoy prosperity, happiness, and peace. Enjoy prosperity, happiness, and peace. May the whole world enjoy prosperity, happiness, and peace. May there be peace within us. May there be peace around us. May there be peace in the whole world. Peace, peace, peace. Gently rub your palms and fingers. Pass the energy over the face. Take your hands up. Take a deep breath. Bring your hands down. Be blessed by the divine.
May the whole world enjoy prosperity, happiness, and peace. May the whole world enjoy prosperity, happiness, and peace. May we all be blessed with good health, long life, enough wealth, wisdom, and peace. Salutations to fellow Vedatrians. We continue with, we had a wonderful meditation earlier to that relaxation. Now we are going to discuss another important subject very close to Swamiji's heart. And then after that, we are going to introspect on that. And the title that is given, this must be a strange title, and it is I Am Everyone. What does it mean? Now, this is a literal translation of one of the lines from Swamiji's book on world peace. நான் என்ற தத்துவமே நாமாய் உள்ளோம். We are doing a journey of silence, expanding from individual to the world. From the morning, the Karma Yoga, all of that was, how can I be peaceful? How can I reach my ultimate goal? Now, from the morning, you have graduated. You have gone deeper into meditation, deeper into introspection, deeper into silence, and extending that. Now we are going to see what is it that we can do for even world peace, or contemplate on what is the situation in the world today. Because Swamiji calls us as ambassadors of world peace. So we have to rise up to that occasion. So it is in this context that we are going to continue the discussion. So from the individual peace, let us see what are some of the schemes of world peace by Maharishi, what plans he has got, and what is it that we can do about it. The best thing is to look at his own poem. It's written in Tamil. I have also translated into English so that all of us can follow. நான் என்ற தத்துவமே நாமாய் உள்ளோம். நாடுகள் பலவற்றில் வாழ்கின்றோம். ஊன் உருவம் வரை அறிவை எல்லையாக்கி ஒருவருக்கொருவர் இன தேச ஜாதி தான் தனது எனும் பேதம் கொண்டு வாழ்வில் துன்புற்று ஆழ்ந்து ஆராய்ந்தோம். ஆன்ம நிலை அறிந்து ஆராய்ந்து கண்ட ஆட்சி முறை உலக சமாதான திட்டம். Maharishi explains, seeing all the pains which you are going through, and when he went very deep into that zero frequency or one frequency, it is then that world peace plan came to him. So the English translation of this poem, divinity, the I, has become all of us. Because it is one consciousness that functions as limited consciousness throughout. The one itself has become many, Advaita concept. So that, and we call it as I, Aham Brahmasmi, isn't it? So the divinity, the I, has become all of us. But we have forgotten that. And it is that I, that single consciousness, are living in many countries. Now we are talking about human beings, in fact, everything. Everything is that one has become so much. So we have learned in Brahmanyanam that it is that reality, and then coming as a small energy particle, and then coming up to us. So that is our story, individual story, coming from that one divinity, the I. So it's the same one entity. We are living in many countries. But because we restrict ourselves to only the physical consciousness, we think that I means only my physical body and my feelings. And so, because of this limitation of our consciousness, we fragment ourselves into so many different races, nationality, caste, and then with some people as I and mine, and functioning as separate units. And because of that, because of not understanding the reality, not being conscious of the truth. Because of that, all of us are undergoing innumerable sufferings and trying to contemplate on what is happening. In fact, we don't do it, Swamiji has done it. So when he contemplated on why all these problems, and when he realized the self, the ultimate reality, and after great research, studying the current situations, Maharishi came out with a world peace plan. So this world peace plan has come out at the very, very divine level. So that's why it's so different from the rest of the plans which we normal human beings are making. So it's a totally integrated, connecting all aspects of not only human life, of all lives, and how peace can be achieved. So we'll just go through some of them. Now, many of us think normally that we'll get world peace if all of us speak the same language, if all of us belong to one religion, if all of us dress similarly. Marriage is not, that is all very, very superfluous. After all, in the very single family itself, the brothers and sisters of the same family, they speak the same language, same dress, etc., etc. But still, don't we fight? Is there no partition? Is there no hatred? So, by these peripheral changes, things cannot happen. Something at a deeper level we have to go. And Swamiji says that it is very strange that in the last 500 years or so, there has been a tremendous increase in all aspects of all fields. Maharishi says that actually there are 5 fields which contribute to a better human living. They are the political administration, the various governments, health and hygiene, psychology, science, and economics. Economics provides us the basic needs. Political administration provides us the basic security and see that whatever is produced is reaching all of us. And health and hygiene are so important, but for which we can't live a very healthy life. And today's coronavirus is proving that if health and hygiene are not taken care of, the whole human society can be extinct, isn't it? So we're all afraid. We just don't know what to do. And then psychology. So that is where how your mind can transgress the physical body, go to higher levels of consciousness, and even become one with the total consciousness. Psychology goes up to that. Again, the modern science has given us so much in this last 500 years, so much of comforts. So you find that in all these 5 fields, there has been a tremendous increase in these few centuries. So we should be much, much happier than people who lived a few hundred years back, because in every field there's been advancement. So where is the problem? And the problem is the following: that development in one area is not definitely increasing the development in other areas. That means one is not in support of the other in many cases. For example, the development of science has increased our economics, increased our way of political setup, etc., etc. Even in psychology, health and hygiene, science has given so much. But by the very same science, today we have nuclear arms, which can totally destroy humanity. And we have produced tanks and this and that, armors, which if the science was not developed, possibly we would not be killing ourselves so easily. Terrorism will not be so strong if science was not. Now, it's not the mistake of science. It is the way we are making use of science. Similarly, the political systems are there, but with the help of money and science, the political system gets corrupted. Health and hygiene has become so costly. because a lot of economics is played on that. And so people of not, what 50-60% of the population does not get any of these benefits. So unless there is a system by which development in one should not be at the cost of others, or each one should be supporting the other fields. So can there be such a setup? So that is exactly what Swamiji is proposing. And without that, any development in any area is only going to be detrimental. So after deep research, Swamiji has come out with some beautiful plans. One should read this book called World Peace. It is written in 1952. The book was published in 1957, but actually it was written in 52. He didn't have money enough to print it. So in 1952, the amount of thought which has gone into this book is phenomenal. So there he suggests that we cannot immediately change the whole world, but we can have an interim plan. And then prepare it for a final plan. Swamiji himself has gone to United States and has addressed the United Nations on 6th January 1975, I think. And where he has specifically said, unless spiritual growth takes place, unless each one of us becomes spiritually conscious, no amount of growth, no amount of understanding between countries will ultimately lead to peace. And that's exactly what is happening today. So what is Swamiji's interim plan? So what he says is, the present United Nations organization itself, to start with, can be something like a world government. Today we have seen that, because of this coronavirus, that each country left to its own. We find that if one country is not ready to tackle this problem, does not take it seriously, it immediately spreads to the whole world. We have seen most developed countries having deaths in thousands, just because that particular government somehow could not take it so seriously. So can there be a world government which is being advised by experts, not run by the whims and fancies of politicians, but by intellectuals, social-minded intellectuals? If they can be a guidance to the world government, then there could be a drastic improvement. Then the world wars will not be there. So what Swamiji suggests is, to form a world government is going to be difficult, but we have a setup called United Nations Organization. Swamiji has visited that place a number of times, has gone to each unit and found out and studied. And he has found out that this, with a bit of some modifications of UNO, can, to start with, function as a world government to set up a final world government. So, for the world peace, the most important thing is, can we have a ban on war? As long as there is a war, there is a threat for war, each country is going to produce more and more armaments. Today, bulk of our money from each country, rich or poor, is spent on defense, and it is going on increasing. Even if there is no war, preparation for war, so much of unnecessary expenditure is going, total waste. So Swamiji has a beautiful plan. So he says that let there be a ban on war for some time. But then what about the security? Just for an experimental period, for a few years, let the armies be under the control of United Nations Organization. So when no country has got separate army, no country can wage a war on another country. So if this is agreed upon, even for a few years, because the time has come when we have to think at the world level. Otherwise, each country is so powerful that they can destroy the whole world. because the nuclear power is so much that today's whatever we have, it can destroy the earth 200 times, it seems, and it goes on increasing. So we are sitting on a firearm. Unless we do something about it immediately, anything could happen. So what he suggests is that let the armies be under the control of United Nations organization. In fact, the coronavirus has proved that what WHO has been saying, if only all countries could have heard it, then the problem would not have been so serious. But because United Nations organization is not strong enough, though the setup is there, so if we provide some teeth to it, world peace is possible. Swamiji is very, very clear about it. So some of the limitations in that is that not all countries are party to United Nations. Of course, 190 countries are there. A few more are left out. But they are not having equal representation based on population. And then we have a Security Council, but it has got veto power. So like this, if some of these mistakes, if some of these limitations are removed, then the United Nations organization, with that powerful army under its control and being guided by intellectuals. So somebody suggests for an advisory committee. After all, UNO has got expertise in all fields. So those social-minded intellectuals will be guiding the UNO. So with the army, the entire world army, and when there's no war, even 10% of expenditure is enough to take care of any security. The rest of the 90% can be used for developing the backward areas, developing the backward countries. So like this, Swamiji comes up with so many plans, which we'll just see. Again, the difference is just about 1/10 is enough. And this should be implemented as early as possible. Today, the governments will agree because they found that unless we work as a unit, the whole world as a unit, things will not be under control. So what is the roadmap for the solution? So once the war comes to a stop and all countries are developed fully, there will be no backward areas or backward countries. Another important contribution Swamiji wants is the children should be brought out, should be educated by, again, intellectuals, not by parents. If they're under the control of the parents, then depending on the economic status, the social status, etc., the children don't get a proper education. Education is a birthright of every human being. So education should be made free and should be guided by intellectuals. And Swamiji talks about a beautiful system of education by which the next generation, the next 2 generations can have a totally different approach to life. Somebody talks about the Constitution of World Human Rights. So once that is agreed upon, then that human rights being run by experts, the peace will automatically come through. So I'll not go into much details of all these things, but he has got specific plan for economic development, education, science, social life, how the senior citizens can be taken care of, how common kitchen, he is talking about that also. Why women should be spending much of the time in kitchen. Why can't we have a common kitchen? And providing education to everyone and jobs. Providing jobs to everyone is also the duty of the government. Because we have educated the population, and if they are unemployed, then it's a wastage of. So job seeking should not be the case of the individual, but it should be the government be able to do that. And for that, if number of hours of work is to be reduced, all these things can be planned. So Swamiji comes out with plans which can remove many of the great difficulties which we have now. So his idea has been brought out. In 1952, he writes the World Peace book, but in 2000, he comes out with a Vedadriam plan, 14 plans. These 14 principles, if implemented, could, as I said, make this a heaven instead of a hell, which is now. So according to him, the world belongs to all of us. Now we think in terms of nationality, etc. These are all historical, not in connection with truth, because it is a divinity which has brought all of us. So the whole world belongs to all of us. All the resources belong to all of us. So based on this, our economic planning should be there. So Swamiji does not mean immediate communism. So again, there is a way of how to do about it without giving pain to anyone. A gradual transformation in the field of economics, etc., can bring about a total change. Now, in this period of silence, what we are going to do is, till now, as individuals, we were looking at how to deal with ourselves, how to improve. The time has come now, not only that we have to improve ourselves individually, but what is it that we can contribute to the world? Because Swamiji's dream is world peace plan, world peace. That's how we started this organization. So we having got so much from Maharishi, and we becoming, understanding that total consciousness, how can we be a catalyst for world peace? So our Maunam should start including this also. And definitely with the divinity and guru behind us, and we in lakhs of people now can make a big change in life of the entire globe. Now this 14-point plan which Maharishi has given, they are world without war. So for that, it is possible. It is not impractical at all. Economic justice. Today's society, do we have adequate economic justice? I just saw statistics where the 50% of the GDP is with just 1% of the population. The people who don't have housing, people who don't have water to drink, people don't have money to educate their children, etc. So, like this, these 14 plans, so Swamiji talks about what are the changes that are required. Identify the areas. So we'll just, if you see this economic justice, fair judiciary. Today we don't have proper judicial system. One world federal government is possible, for which we have to work for. Reformation of culture is a fivefold culture we saw earlier, whether all of us are practicing it. Is it practicable at all now? And are intellectuals guiding us, or is it political leaders who are guiding us? And are they fully educated or capable for that? Respect for womanhood, respect for law of nature, which we already saw in Karma Yoga also, avoiding unnecessary rituals. Sports, should it be for just children or for everyone? And so much of money is wasted there. Education, does it include the cause and effect system? Philosophy of magnetism has not percolated. Swamiji's concept of gravity, magnetism, etc., has not gone in the education system or even gone to the science. Food and water, is it available to all of us? No. But is it not an absolute must? So as a world citizen, when we start thinking about it, and the title, I am everyone. So if I am everyone, if somebody is hungry, then that means I should get that pang for that. I should be able to feel that. So it is this development of consciousness which is the most important. And one world religion acceptable to all. So that's what we saw Karma Yoga as. So in this way, Maharishi has given us a beautiful plan for the whole world. So, in this period of silence, let us think about these things also. It just struck me that we cannot practice Karma Yoga if the world does not undergo these changes. If the society is not in tune with nature, we saw in Karma Yoga that I should be in harmony with society. First of all, I should be in harmony with myself. I should be in harmony with society. I should be in harmony with nature. But if there is no harmony between society and nature, then you can't be in harmony with society as well as with nature, isn't it? So, in this world peace plan, what Swamiji is trying to say is how harmony can be built between society and nature. So, all these 14 points are how society to be in tune with nature. So, unless this is done, I cannot have harmony with society or nature. So that is where Swamiji is now giving a complete package from the morning Karma Yoga, individually how can we reach that state. And in order to reach that, it is necessary that society is also favorable to that. Today's society is not very favorable for many of our yogic practices, what we mentioned in Karma Yoga. So we are extending the introspection which we did earlier of how much of a Karma Yogi I am. So now what we are going to do is to see what is the current status of the society. Is it in tune with nature? Somebody talks about habits becoming our, there's a constant fight between habit and wisdom. And we are so habit born that many of the concepts we have taken it just because it has been going on for thousands of years. We have imbibed it and we continue to do that without asking questions. Now, Swamiji is waking us up, shaking us, and making us think that whatever social customs we are having now, political system, economic system, or even our philosophy of science, philosophy of economics, is it in tune with nature or not? If not, what are the changes required? And how can we play a part of it? First of all, identify what are the problems. And individually and collectively, what can we do to remove those impediments? So it is in this context that today we thought that after the Karma Yoga, we also have this concept of being a world citizen. So how should we aware, what should be our way of, our outlook towards life? Not just me and my family and my future. Even my family and future depends on if there's a world war, everything could go helter-skelter. This virus has shown us that all our plans are shattered just because of a small virus. So even in our own selfish interest, it is necessary that we look at the world and remove many of the impediments. So it is in this context that in silence that we are going to look at that. Our introspection is going to be, is the present society favorable to our proper living or not? And if not, where are the lacunas? So where does the society stand today? So this will give us a direction to proceed forward. So now we will go for with this, we had some idea of what Swamiji talks about as world peace. So that each individual also can be peaceful. Not only the human beings, all the species, they have a right. The world peace plan takes care of everything. Even the environment, we have no right to destroy the environment. So are we working towards that? Is our economic principle working towards that purification of atmosphere or totally destroying it? So with that long-term objective, we have this world peace plan, the Vedadriyam. And so what we are going to do for the next half an hour, which is meant for introspection. What we will do is we have prepared a similar table as we did for Karma Yoga, so that we can work on that. So the 14 principles of Vedantayam have been numbered. And then what we are going to do is take each one of them and see what is the current situation in the world. World without war. For example, I'll just explain a couple of them. World without war. Just look at the world today. Is it amenable to war now, or is it able to avoid war? We find that everywhere wars are creeping in. It could become a world war, or even otherwise the amount of wastage. So today's situation, a world without war, how much marks can you give? Suppose it is 5 marks. Can we say give 5 marks for that? That there's no chance of world war at all, or there's no chance for war at all? Or can we give only 0? Or can we give just 1 or 2? So like this, today as world citizens, as responsible world citizens, we are going to look at the world and see what is the current status of the world. A new practice. Yes, because Swamiji wants us to evolve and become world peace ambassadors. And nothing is a better time than the silence period. So world without war. Now what we can do is there are 14 points. So let us say, suppose we have a scale of 0 to 7. 7 marks are given, 14 into 7, 98. So let us keep it like this. For each serial number, the maximum marks is 7. So we may give 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. 7 means perfect situation. 0 means absolutely useless situation. Very, very chaotic situation. Is it clear? So 1 means not rank number 1. 1 means very poor. 2 is better than 1. 3 is better than 2, like that. So world without war. For 7 marks, how much marks will you give in today's status? Similarly, economic justice. All the world citizens are getting proper economic justice today or not? Is everyone getting paid according to his contribution to society, the labor? Or is it that some of us are getting too high, some of them not getting, many people not sure of their jobs? So how much marks can you give? A new way of introspection we are doing as responsible world citizens today. A fair judiciary. Is the judicial system at the local level, at the state level, national level, international level, is it a fair judiciary? Does a poor man also get justice just like a rich man? Or a poor country also gets a proper justice against a very, very powerful country? How much marks can you give? One world federal government, the ultimate goal. How far are we from that? Do you think it's even possible or not? Once I asked Swamiji, these things don't seem to be possible at all. Then Swamiji gave an example. No, we can be optimistic, he said. And he said the following. See, the First and Second World War, they started in Europe, isn't it? Both the wars started in Europe. But today we have a European Union. There are no visas for going to those countries. For whatever reason, could be for economic reason, they got together, but still, what we could not have thought of some 30, 40 years back, because which world wars happened, today they are having borderless states, isn't it? So it is possible. So one world federal government, what are the chances now? What marks can you give? Reformation of culture, that is a fivefold culture. Where are we today? Are we moral? That means are we not giving pain to others? Don't we kill animals? Are we charitable? So how much marks can you give? As a society as a whole, as a world as a whole, you are giving marks to the world. Let us say like that. Then living under the guidance of intellectuals. Is the world run by intellectuals? Is it run by people like Swamiji? Or is it run by whom? How far are we from being guided by intellectuals? Living in tune with law of nature. Are we doing that? We all know the answer. Avoiding unnecessary rituals and festivals. Bulk of our income is going waste in unnecessary rituals and festivals. Maybe some festivals are required at some point of time. Maybe they require to be changed in the modern way of living. So look at that. Sports to be made non-commercial and only for children. How much of money is wasted in professional games and sports? How much of time is wasted? How much money is wasted? Is it necessary? And what marks can you give for that? Educational curriculum to include teaching law of cause and effect. So today's education system does not talk about cause and effect in our real life. They talk about only in the physics. So this divine law of cause and effect should become a part of educational curriculum. Is it or not? What marks can you give? Expounding the philosophy of magnetism. When Swamiji talks about magnetism, he talks about gravity and universal magnetism and the present biomagnetism. Has it gone to the education curriculum? Has it gone to the general society? Are we making use of that magnetism properly? 13th, food and water to be available for each person of the world. It is our birthright to have food and water. And we have to work for it also. But is it available today to everyone? Last one, universal agreement about truth or God. That one world God, religion acceptable for all. Are we ready for that? Or do we have still terrorism in the name of religion? So we'll spend about next about half an hour thinking about looking at the world, what state it is in. Because only when we know that, and then what we can do is, what is it that we as individuals and as World Community Service Center, what is it that we can do? We can do something. Let us all put our thoughts together and see in what areas, how we can go about. Just to tell you that apart from Swamiji having addressed United Nations organization, so he says in one poem that in 50 years that the world could accept some of them. And I tell you, it's not a coincidence. In 1952, Swamiji writes a book. In 2002, we have the Alia Declaration for World Peace. Exactly 50 years later. So Swamiji has done his job. He has given a number of solutions. Now, we, as his disciples, what is it that we can do? One of the recent things which we did was that we applied for consultative status in one of the UN organizations, Economic and Social Council. So if we get that membership, Swamiji's concepts can go to UN. Our organization will present these things. It will go to the world leaders. And people will be awakened. Yes, there is a method. There is a system by which the whole world can be peaceful. Because today the world is at crossroads. They just don't know how to go about what to do. So there is a direction. So like that, we can be members of UNESCO. Like that, we can take it. Chair of some country can bring it to General Assembly. So these things are possible. So, and as members of Sky System, World Community Service Center, what is it that you and I can do in these plans? Individually and together. So that will be the introspection for next about half an hour. So it is there on the screen. You can and give your own marks. It's not your marks. The marks you are going to give it to the world. What is the current situation? And also, what is it that we can do? So this is what we are going to spend time on for next half an hour. What we have learned. வாழ்க வளமுடன். Trust you must have a new way of introspecting about the world. Some of you have even given a feedback. One person for each question, yes, he has put a marks. And what is the total? It's only 19 out of 98. So just 20%. You see how the world status is. Another person in his analysis that we get only 40%. See how humanity has very poorly managed the world. So whenever such times comes, divinity takes a human form and gives us a new method of living. And that is what is Swamiji's plans. So it's a very sorry state of affairs that we as humans have not taken care of the world. And world is looking for some solution. And we, the World Community Service Center, have got a lot of things to give. Fine. Now it's time that we have a break for 15 minutes. You all have been working very hard. We'll have a break for 15 minutes and reassemble. Another person has given only 9 marks out of 98. Krishna R has given only 9. Dr. Shanta has been very kind. He has given 40. Shankar Ganeshan, 19 out of 98. Saravanan has not totaled it, but the marks are very poor. So you see, this is where we stand. And we are very proud of being a human being. As a group, we have not done well at all. A good analysis. And it's making us think. Krishna Rao, yes. Krishna Rao has given 9 marks out of 98. Very, very poor. I think we should send it to United Nations organization. And then we also say that we have a system by which this 9 can become 90. Absolutely no, it's not an exaggeration at all. Saravanan Karunakaramurthy gives 41 out of 98. I think he's a very, very generous person. Good. But still we have a long way to go. We have just passed the exams with 40%. We appreciate all those who have analyzed and given these marks to us. And others must have done it in their own sheets. Good. Okay, now we'll have a break for 15 minutes. And then we'll reassemble. And we'll do a Panchabhuta Navagraha meditation. Okay? Fine. Have a break. We'll meet again in 15 minutes. Thank you. வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
Be blessed by the divine. We will start the evening session with the Panchaputa Navagraha meditation. Before that, a song on divinity in Hindi and song in praise of the masters, it will be in Tamil. Be blessed by the divine. सर्वशक्तिमान ईश है वो, सर्वव्यापी अनंत है वो, सुनने से तू मत मानो, स्वयं ही सोच विचार करो, सुनने से तू मत मानो, स्वयं ही सोच विचार करो, तन में है वो कार्यकला, प्राण और जीवन में प्रज्ञा है, अनपढ़ और विद्वानों में कर्म का फल ही सुख दुख है, अनपढ़ और विद्वानों में कर्म का फल ही सुख दुख है, उसकी चलन है अणुशक्ति, अणु का परिपक्व मेल है तू, उसमें है तू, तुझ में वो और तुम अलग ही है कहाँ, उसमें है तू, तुझ में वो और तुम अलग ही है कहाँ, उसे बोलो तो तू छोटा, उसे जानो तो तू है महान, वो और तुम एक जानना ही, ज्ञान का शिखर है वही मुक्ति, वो और तुम एक जानना ही, ज्ञान का शिखर है वही मुक्ति, ज्ञान का शिखर है वही मुक्ति, ज्ञान का शिखर है वही मुक्ति. Song in praise of the masters. அண்டமதில் உருவெடுத்து அறிவை பெற்று, அவ்வறிவு ஒன்று முதல் ஆறதாகி, கொண்ட மேலாம் இவ்வுருவில் குறிப்பில்லாமல், கோடானு கோடி எண்ணி அனுபவித்து, கண்ட பலன் என எளிய நினைந்தேனப்போ, கருத்துணர்த்தி கனல் மூட்டி கருவாம் ஞான குண்டலினி எனும் என்மை உணர்வு எழுப்பி, குறித்து என்னை அறிவித்த குருவே அன்பே, குறித்து என்னை அறிவித்த குருவே அன்பே, குருவே அன்பே. Be blessed by the divine. நாடி சுத்தி. தண்டுவட சுத்தி, cleansing of the spinal cord.
Atmosphere around us is purified by divine power. Atmosphere around us is purified by divine power. Atmosphere around us is purified by divine power. The divine energy descends upon us. We all atmosphere around us is purified by divine power. Divine energy descends upon us. Atmosphere around us is purified by divine energy descends upon us. We all atmosphere around us is purified by divine power. The divine energy descends upon us. We all atmosphere around us is purified by divine power. Divine energy descends upon us. Atmosphere around us.
Will protect you, guide you in all your activities, day and night, in all places.
Salutations to Mother, salutations to Father, salutations to Guru. Now we are starting Panchabhuta and Navagraha meditation. 5 elements and 9 planets. Panchabhutas are solid, liquid, heat, air, energy. The solid is earth. As a significance of the earth, we are taking the whole earth globe for our meditation. Just to think of the whole earth globe. It is a huge ball having 24,000 miles circumference. It is constituted with mud, metals and chemicals. It is rotating itself once a day and encircles the sun at the speed of 70,000 miles per hour. We expand our mind and respect the value and greatness of the earth. We become one with the energy of the earth and get life linked. We will know the secret of the earth in the evolutionary process of nature. We will be protected by the earth and from the earth in all our activities, day and night, in all places. We will know the art of utilizing the earth in better and beneficial ways. We do meditate over the element earth. Start meditation on the element water. Water is the 4th principle in the evolution process of nature. Water is surrounding the whole earth, 72% of the area of the surface. We call it as ocean. We will understand the existence of the water and the cloud, plant life in all living beings. We expand our mind and respect the greatness and value of water. We become one with the energy of the water and get life link. We will know the secret of the water in the evolutionary process of nature. We will be protected by the water and from the water in all our activities, day and night, in all places. We will know the science of utilizing the water in better and beneficial ways. We do meditate over the element water. We start meditation over the element fire. In the middle of that, by the conjunction of all elements, heavier elements, always huge fire is going on continuously. The heat of the fire spreads to the whole surface of the earth. That helps the survival of all living beings. We expand our mind and respect the value and greatness of fire. We will get lifelink with the energy of the fire. We will know the secret of the fire in the evolutionary process of nature. We will be protected by the fire and from the fire in all our activities, day and night, in all places. We will know the art of utilizing the fire in better and beneficial ways. We do meditate over the element fire. We start meditation over the element air. Air is the second principle in the evolution process of nature. Air is covering the whole earth all around as a shell up to 100 miles. Air is helping the survival of all living beings. We expand our mind and respect the value and greatness of air. We become one with the energy of the air and get life link. We will know the secret of the air in the evolutionary process of nature. We will be protected by the air and from the air in all our activities, day and night, in all places. We will know the science of utilizing the air in better and beneficial ways. We do meditate over the element air. We start meditation over the element, Akash, the energy particle. The energy particle is a tiny particle with self-rotative force filled in the whole universe as an ocean of energy. Only by the association of the particle, air, heat, liquid, solid, all are constituted. We expand our mind and respect the greatness and value of Akash, the energy particle. We become one with the energy and get life link. We will know the secret of the energy particle in the evolution process of nature. We will be protected by the energy and from the energy in all our activities day and night, in all places. We will know the art of utilizing the energy in better and beneficial ways. We do meditate over the element, the energy. We expand to the whole universal field and meditate over the energy particle, energy field. Akashic field, energy field, there are millions and millions of stars. Among them, one is the sun, in which all 9 planets are moving. Now we start meditation on the 9 planets of our solar system. First, we take the sun for our meditation. Sun is a huge ball of fire having nearly 2 million times greater in volume than the earth. It rotates once in 25 days. It radiates orange rays, which will result in health, wealth, and happiness and all prosperities of life. We absorb the radiation of the sun and become one with it. Always the radiation of the sun will be harmonious to our life. We do meditation over the planet sun. We start meditation over the planet Mercury. Mercury is traveling around the sun 30 million miles away from the sun, completing one circle in 88 days. Mercury radiates green rays, which will result in health, happiness, and fame, all prosperities of life. We absorb the radiation of Mercury and become one with it. Always the radiation of the Mercury will be harmonious to our life. We do meditate on the planet Mercury. We start meditation over the planet Venus. Venus is traveling around the sun beyond 60 million miles away from the sun. Venus completes one circle in 225 days. Venus radiates white rays, which will result in happiness, fame, all prosperities of life. We do meditation over the planet Venus. We start meditation over the planet Moon. Moon is completing one circle in 29 days, traveling 230,000 miles away from the Earth. Whereas Earth is encircling the Sun 90 million miles away, completing one circle in 365 days. Moon radiates white rays, which will result in blood circulation, longevity of life, all prosperities. We observe the radiation of Moon and become one with it. Always the radiation of Moon will be harmonious to our life. We do meditate over the planet Moon. We start meditation over the planet Mars. Mars is traveling around the sun beyond 140 million miles away, completing one circle in 18 months. Mars radiates red rays, which will result in courage, intuitive knowledge, inventious attitude, and all prosperities of life. We absorb the radiation of Mars and become one with it. Always the radiation of Mars will be harmonious to our life. We do meditate over the planet Mars. We start meditation over the planet Jupiter. Jupiter travels around the sun beyond 480 million miles away. Jupiter completes one circle in 12 years. Jupiter radiates golden rays, which will result in health, wealth, happiness, and all prosperities of life. We absorb the radiation of Jupiter and become one with it. Always the radiation of Jupiter will be harmonious to our life. We do meditate over the planet Jupiter. We start meditation over the planet Saturn. Saturn is traveling around the sun beyond 880 million miles away. Saturn completes one circle in 30 years. Saturn radiates grey rays, which will result in longevity of life and all prosperities. We observe the radiation of Saturn, become one with it. Always the radiation of Saturn will be harmonious to our life. We do meditate over the planet Saturn. We start meditation over the powerful magnetic lines Rahu and Ketu, North Node and South Node. In the middle of the sun, by the congestion and atomic fission, the nucleus stops functioning. When the energy stops functioning, that becomes static state black. That is the black spot. When it increases in volume, that cannot stay in the middle of the sun. So it comes to both the sides and travels through the universe and reach the end absolute space. So the black hole starting from the middle of the sun, extending both the sides and reaching the absolute. They both are called Rahu and Ketu. The powerful magnetic lines. Rahu and Ketu radiates black rays, which will result in spiritual knowledge and all prosperities of life. We absorb the radiation of Rahu and Ketu and become one with them. Always the radiation of Rahu and Ketu will be harmonious to our life. We do meditate over the powerful magnetic line black holes, Rahu and Ketu. The solar system is with the 9 planets. The similar solar system in the universe, millions and millions of stars. Every star is a solar system. So around the sun, there are millions and millions of stars. All are classified into 12 zodiac houses. We are getting radiations from all the groups. All the radiations may be harmonious to our life. Let us expand all around the universal field, beyond the solar, that is zodiac houses, and reach the absolute, that is the truth, that is Almighty. Very same truth, absolute space exists in the whole universe, in between two particles and within the middle of the particle. The very same absolute exists within us fully. On it, the life energy is flowing, the air is moving, heat is penetrating, liquid in the shape of blood circulating, the solid, all the cells are becoming a construction of the body. So within us, solid, liquid, heat, air, energy, and absolute space, which is working, functioning as consciousness. we realize the greatness of our own self, the potential of our own self. We respect every living being and every man as the same. We will do our services to mankind, not inflicting pain, and always being ready to help others. By the grace of Almighty, we all may enjoy good health, long life, prosperity, wisdom, and peace. Bless your life partner. Bless your sons and daughters. Bless your sisters and brothers. Bless your important friends. Bless your bosses and assistants. Bless the miscreant or enemy too, if any. The whole world may enjoy prosperity, happiness, and peace. The whole world may enjoy prosperity, happiness, and peace. The rain may pour on all parts of the world timely and sufficiently. Food grains may grow abundantly to the satisfaction of all living beings. The leaders of all nations may progress in spiritual knowledge and do good services to humanity. The whole world may enjoy prosperity, happiness, and peace. Oh,
Ishwandana.
வாழ்க வளமுடன். May the whole world enjoy prosperity, happiness, and peace. Dear fellow Vedatrians and friends, the day is coming to a close slowly, and that too with the divine voice of Maharishi himself conducting the Panchabhuta Navagraha meditation. So we've been having a long day. So we saw what Swamiji wanted for the individuals to be followed as a karma yoga. And once you perfect yourself, or in the process itself, can you think beyond that also as a world citizen? So Maharishi always considered himself as world citizen only. And in Tamil, he used to write Ulaga Nalattundan. So he has never thought of anything lower than that. So at the physical body level, he considered himself as a world citizen. And of course, spiritually, to universe and beyond. And that is the truth. So today, we have tried to imbibe a portion of what Swamiji wanted to convey to us. And I congratulate all the participants for having spent this Sunday listening to Swamiji's concepts and practicing it and doing a number of meditations. I hope it would be making an impact in all of us and make us true ambassadors of world peace. Some of you have even responded in the chat, and others must have definitely noted down as a Karma Yogi what is my percentage of marks, and as a world citizen what is the status of the world today, and also in what way we can contribute as an individual and as the great organization of Vedaji Maharshi, the World Community Service Center. So we can keep meeting more often like this and evolve a system by which, once I remember Swamiji saying that, I have done my part for 50 years. Now it is for you people to take it forward, mean all of us. So maybe we take it for 20 years and then leave it to the next generation, so that we would have repaid to the world all the benefits which we have derived, both from Guru and from the society. So now we could, what we could do is we can do the Shanti Yoga and then have a final concluding words, both by us and by the organizers who have done a great job doing this. What do you have another? It's another 2 o'clock, so we got some more time. So, in fact, this was not planned, that we'll be doing this type of introspection. We are used to analysis of thought, moralization of desire, etc. But I think Swamiji wanted that the sincere souls should go beyond the conventional introspection and do it at a much higher level. So let this day, we have become karma yogis and also world citizens, isn't it? It's very nice to hear this. It's a certificate given by Swamiji. So he has already called us Brahmanyani. We have to, the beauty of Swamiji is he will first give us the degree and then we have to work for it. I mean, that is his kindness. Everywhere in universities, you've got to work for 2 years and then you get a degree. But here, our great master, he will first give us the title. And having got the title, we said, my God, we've got to work for it. And that is how Swamiji motivates us. So when you, Tavachalvan, the beginning, so we start meditating because we got the title. So then Brahmanyani, we've got to try to understand what is Brahman and live up to it. By that time, he will give us Arunidhi title. That means we are a treasure of Arul, divine grace, and then share it with others. And then he has given us the Karma Yogi as a title for us, and also made us look at the world, especially now in these difficult times. Nobody would have thought even about 1 year back, even 6 months back, that the world would come to a standstill and not knowing what to do. Could anybody have imagined also? It has happened. And the world is looking for solution. Maybe this is the right time for all of us to get together and inform the people around us, the leaders around us, that we have a beautiful system developed by, the very name itself is the World Community Service Center. That we have a method at individual level, at the country level, at the world level. It's a win-win situation for everyone. Reducing the expenditure on unwanted things, channelizing all that resources for a very, very productive cause, making the atmosphere purer, making the individuals purer, living in harmony, making this world a heaven. So let us all, maybe after this deep silence which you have gone through, if you put in a thought that this should reach the right people, the world leaders, to United Nations organization, to individual country leaders, and leaders in various fields, in the field of education, in the field of economics, in the field of politics, even in the field of Adhyatma, even in the field of spirituality. So many unanswered questions, Maharishi is giving answers. Not only is he giving answers, the answers are simple. And more than that, a simple practice following that explanation. So one doesn't need to have any education for this. No qualification is required. Just seeking for truth, seeking for betterment, for self, family, etc. That seeking alone is enough. And Swamiji is giving solution at all levels. So that is what we saw today. 4 meditations and then these topics. It has been a learning experience for us from here, from this side, that the more we look at Swamiji's concepts, it is applicable anywhere. I don't know, someone has given a dress which fits everyone. I've never seen a uniform, a ready-made dress which will fit everyone. And that's exactly what Swamiji has done. He has got a wardrobe of ready-made things and fits people across. Yes, now maybe now we'll do the Shanti Yoga and then we'll have the final words from us as well as the organizers. As you all know, that Shanti Yoga is the final meditation we do because we have done such intense meditation and intense discussion about the great concepts. So that has to be nullified. Your energy level should not go beyond a level. And so Shanti Yoga is the final meditation we do. After that, we will have words from this side as well as from the organizers, the other side.
Be blessed by the divine. Nadi Suddhi. Cleansing of the spinal cord. Tandavada Suddhi. Be blessed by the divine. The atmosphere around us is purified by the divine power. The atmosphere around us is purified by the divine power. The atmosphere around us is purified by the divine power. The divine energy enters into our bodies and souls. We are purified and blessed. The divine energy enters into our bodies and souls. We are purified and blessed. The divine energy enters into our bodies and souls. We are purified and blessed. The divine power may protect us guide us, and lead us in all our activities, day and night, in all places, at all times. Salutations to Mother. Salutations to Father. Salutations to Guru Vedatri Maharishi. We will do Shanti meditation. We will focus our mind at Mooladhara Chakra. Do Ashwini Mudra a few times to locate the chakra. Be blessed by the divine. We are concluding the meditation. Auto suggestion. By the grace of divine power, we all may enjoy good health, long life, enough wealth, wisdom, and peace. By the grace of divine power, we all may enjoy good health, long life, enough wealth, wisdom, and peace. By the grace of divine power, we all may enjoy good health, long life, enough wealth, wisdom, and peace. We have done the blessings so many times. So we will complete the meditation with a world blessing. Rain may pour on all parts of the world timely and sufficiently. Food grains may grow abundantly to the satisfaction of all living beings. Leaders of all nations may progress in spiritual knowledge and do good services to humanity. May the whole world enjoy prosperity, happiness, and peace. May the whole world enjoy prosperity, happiness, and peace. May there be peace within us. May there be peace around us. May there be peace in the whole world. Peace, peace, peace. Gently rub your palms and fingers. Pass the energy over the face. Take your hands up, take a deep breath, then bring your hands down.
May the whole world enjoy prosperity, happiness, and peace. May the whole world enjoy prosperity, happiness, and peace. May we all be blessed with good health, long life, enough wealth, wisdom, and peace. Dear fellow Vedadrians, we're almost coming to the conclusion of a beautiful day. We have been enjoying it. Thank you so much for all the participants. We thank the organizers from Singapore and Thailand, having done a wonderful work. Murugeshaya, Karnakaran, Shelvarajaya, and the entire team for having given us this opportunity and having organized such a wonderful program. The team has been doing, as I've been saying, been doing Maunam program last week. They did it for 3 days. And within just a matter of 1 week, they've been conducting another program. May this team do greater and greater work. We are grateful to all of them. My salutations to the Master, Vedadri Maharishi. Just wanted to share that I went with him to scoff at him. But this Guru still had so much compassion, and he has made us something, made me something that I can share some of his thoughts. I bow my head to Guru Vedadri Maharishi on this occasion. Though two of us, Jayanthi and I, have been seen in the video, with us we have Mai Rajashekar. Why should I say Mai? It's a Mauna Yogi. So that's what MY stands for. We have been talking about Karma Yoga in Maunam. So he was doing the Karma Yoga during Maunam. For the last 1 week or more, 10 days, he has been in Maunam. And still, he has been operating the whole thing. A couple of times, many times, the internet connection was gone. So he kept going from here to here, change the telephone, change the mobiles, change the computers, and doing all that. And in fact, the video which you saw, he was doing it till 2 o'clock in the night, and Jayanthi had to shout at him, and then only he went for sleeping. It was a loving shout. She said, I'm going to skip dinner if you continue to do like this. So I want all of you to send special blessings to my Mauna Yogi or MKY, Mauna Karma Yogi. So even during Maunam, you see, you can do a lot of work. That's what Swamiji used to do. In silence, he wrote great books. In silence, he went into great depths. So being in silence does not mean you should not do your job. You can do it, I think, even more effectively. And in this context, for the 2 sessions, the second session, of course, the video was given by him. The earlier session on Karma Yoga, the videos was done by Viji. So we take this opportunity to thank Viji also. Given a very short notice, she was able to prepare a beautiful work. So thanking both of them. And now we want to hand it over to the Singapore and other group who would like to give the last words. Thank you all once again, all the participants, everyone. Because of you, we have been it's been a great benefit to us. The Maunam is coming to a close. I don't know whether you people can speak or not. Anyway, that is yes.
Yeah, we will speak now. It is our time to thank Senior Master Balachandran, Professor Jayanthi Madam, and Senior Professor Rajashekharaya, and all the participants who silently given their energy to the cosmic field and to add the momentum to Vedatri Maharishi's world peace. It was an excellent feeling online silence program. In fact, this was initiated by Selvaraj from Thailand. He started first, he put the seed, and Murugesh from Singapore, he nurtured with all the ingredients, and I just gave him some guidance. So we are trying to take this online silence on monthly basis, and now with the support of VEVA International, we can really go professionally and to the international community. And we even I am getting thoughts like Jayanthi Madam today reciting the prayers in some other language like Hindi. So we can also have one Hindi session, and with some other language participants, we can also plan other language also, because except some speeches, meditation is universal, everybody can follow. So we have one contact format which Murugesh will share. All of you take a snapshot and give in your email and contact, so that we are making a data bank for communicating for future programs like this on online, because basically it is the participants whose energy also add for the session to be very successive and fruitful. So this way I thank all the participants, and also I want feedback from the participants for any improvements or the feelings how they got in this session. In fact, I want to introduce my another master who really brought the Vedatrium concept into in Saudi Arabia, Professor Hariharan and Jayasri Hariharan. Fortunately, they are here in this group. I want him also to share his views on this online program. In difficult situations in Saudi Arabia, we really conducted nicely with his guidance. Yeah.
It's a great pleasure. Hariharanji and family, they are here.
Yeah.
long time friends, and they've been doing great job across the world. Yes, sir.
அலை கடலான திரண்டு வந்து ஆர்ப்பாட்டமே இல்லாமல் இங்கு அமைதியாக அமைந்திருக்கும் என் ரசிக பெருமக்களே, உங்கள் எல்லோருக்கும் என் அன்பார்ந்த முதல் வணக்கம். மறக்காம சர்ப்ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்க.
So now I will open the session for feedback. So people who wants to give feedback can raise their hand. Then we will call them one by one for sharing. Now Hariharan sir, we will unmute you, please.
Nice experience for me also. Online
சாப்பாடு ரெடியா? இன்னொரு 10 நிமிஷம் ஆகும், உட்காருங்க. என்னது 10 நிமிஷம் ஆகுமா? காலையில இருந்து என்ன பண்றத? வாய் கொதால பேசிட்டு நடக்குது வேற. என்னடி?
Yes, there is some disturbance in between. Yes, Hariharan ji.
Yeah, Vazhavanavan sir, that's a
Vazhavanavan,
very nice image, and thanks Murthy for giving us such a very great opportunity, and especially Maunam online. And we both were participating in this, and on this complete lockdown day, it was a very wonderful experience, and it is an addition how to conduct this introspection on Karma Yoga and also world peace. I think I have participated more in both the exercise. That's one of the score I have shared for world peace. My score was 31.
Good.
So I think that some people have given 9. I think we cannot say it is very correct, but it is very sure that we have to go a very long way to reach the expectation of world peace. Maharishi also used to say maybe it may take generations. So, but the seed is sown, and once we will reach this, I think, especially this time of coronavirus, I think the subject of world peace was very apt. And thank you all. Thank you, the coordinators.
Thank you. I will also add that the gift Rajashekar is from Hariharan only. So in Dubai, he was with him at the first beginning, I think, after his Pondicherry.
Yes.
Thank you, sir, for that.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Anybody else, please raise your hand, and you can unmute yourself. And by raising hand, one by one.
For raising hands, what you have to do is you have to go to the last of that and then click.
More.
You have to click the more, and there you will see raise hands. That has to be clicked.
The mobile, it is the last part.
I think in laptop it is not coming. I think from Singapore I have Mr. Jay Goyal. You can give your feedback, Mr. Jay. I unmuted.
Be blessed by the divine. It was really a wonderful session, and of course I always say it's a pleasure hearing to Mr. Balachandran, Raya, Jayanthi Madam and Rajesh Shekhar. But he's not, though he's on Monam today, but it's always a pleasure to hear all the three. And it was a very pleasure experience. Though I was working simultaneously because I have got some project tomorrow, but it was really a good experience for me. Thank you very much for organizing this.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
So another Mauna Karma Yogi.
Bhavani Sridhar, want to give any feedback? She is our long-term. It's not unmuting.
I'm not able to unmute now. I was trying for a long time. Okay.
Now.
Yes, he's not getting unmuted.
Please mute.
Yeah, now it is okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
I am.
yes, now you can.
Yeah, I'm Bhavani from Singapore. Actually, Karma Yogam is one of my favorite topic. So I really enjoyed today and really very thanks to Balachandraya, Shekaraya and Jayanthi madam. And it was really a pleasure and blessed to watch this program today. வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
வாழ்க வளமுடன். Krishna Ravaya.
Yes.
Please go ahead.
Yes.
வாழ்க வளமுடன், sir. Session went so well, sir. It was really amazing. And first time I'm hearing Jayanthi madam's speech, Balachandran sir. So I had in our center itself. I'm from Hyderabad center, sir.
Oh, yeah, yes.
I've seen you and I heard your voice, but Jayanthi madam first time I'm hearing. It was really amazing, sir. And our Mauna Yogi, it's not only last night, almost maximum late nights he is working for Veva videos and Telugu videos also nowadays they are preparing. Both, sir. They both are giving so much help they are doing for us, for Veva. Thanks, sir. Thanks for organizers to conduct this, and hope every month they will do this.
For sure.
Yeah,
you want many more sessions like this, sir.
Let me just add one sentence. It is not that only last night he slept at 2 o'clock. He was
That's what, sir.
But
that's what I'm telling, sir.
Yes.
That's what.
For many nights he has been working till 3 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning.
I know, sir. That's what I'm telling, sir. You said only last night, but maximum late nights they are working.
Okay, we stand corrected.
Vijay and both are doing so much hard work for this Veva, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hyderabad Center is doing very well now.
Thank you, sir.
Hats off to you people.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Thank you, G, for your nice feedback. And maybe if you all taking some initiative, we all will go in different language with the support of Rajshekhar and Balachandran Veva International. Okay, Selvaraj, for giving feedback.
Very nice program. I really realize about your Karma Yogi. Thank you, Balachandraya and Jayanthi Amma. First of all, when I was call you, he has accepted at the same time to conduct the programs. Really, within short time, I was contacting Mr. Balachandraya. He accepted my request. Thank you for everybody.
So in fact, it's our pleasure that you have called us and that we could do this program. Thank you so much. So alone in Thailand, he's been struggling and he has been doing great job there. I'm definite that with the team, with Selvaraj, he'll be doing great work in Bangkok and other places. All the best.
Thank you.
We are looking for the right opportunity to release the Sky Thai exercise book. So we all can bless in this session that to happen very soon.
Yes, I know the efforts taken by Saravanan and Karunakaramurthy in this area, along with Selvaraj. Yes, I think very soon the book will be printed and it will go to many places.
Jayashree madam is also there in the line. Madam, you want to give a feedback?
Yes, it's unmuted now.
Welcome, Alamudan. This is the first time, sir, I participated in this. I really liked, and I think like whatever I have written in the introspection regarding the Karma Yoga, it really helps me. And from past 5 days, 6 days, the Hyderabad Center started the silence, sir. Day by day we are improving, and particularly today's session, the Karma Yoga part, I have written few of the auto suggestions, and it really helped me. And I need to improve in few of the areas, and in few of the areas I'm overdoing, like work, and I need to balance those. I hope like every month, I hope I will attend this session. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. It's
Thank
great. I know, as I told you, Hyderabad has been doing great work, and Kalpana ji has been doing a phenomenal job there. She was doing a good job in US as well. It's a great treasure that we have it, and she has been doing so much work there. Great.
Welcome, Alamudan.
Thank you, Madam. All over that. So feel free to give feedback to improve.
Yes, any suggestions for improvement? Most welcome.
They are still enjoying their silence experience. So the participants are still enjoying their silence experience.
Looks like, yes.
That's nice.
Kartigeyan. Kartigeya.
Yeah.
You can give your feedback. It is getting muted again automatically. Yeah, you can speak now.
After very long time, I heard Mr. Balachandran and Jayanthi Madam speech now today. Very long time, more than I think 14 years, I heard it. Very wonderful one.
Kartigeyan was from ex-BHL. So along with Maharishi, he did a lot of services, and he is continuing in Singapore now.
Okay.
So probably when Balachandran was in Singapore, probably I didn't have opportunity to meet. He is one of the long timer in Supreme Kundalini Yoga.
Very nice to meet friends. Yes.
Thanks, Mr. Balachandran and Ms. Jayanthi Balachandran. Today is an amazing day. I think every one of us is, enjoyed a lot. I think the program, is totally is giving a concept to us to follow the Karma Yogi and so on. So I want to talk about Mr. Rajasekhar Ayya. All of you, you already explained is that behind is actually a lot of things is doing, internet disconnected, ourselves discussing on. Is need to say thanks to him for support. Without his support, we are unable to do the program well. Thanks to everyone.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Yes. Thanks for organizing the whole thing so beautifully.
Actually, Rajasekhar Ayya's participation has really boosted the program richness, and it was really nice. And he was struggling with many phones around to make this connectivity issues. And really, we will bless as a group for his good health, long life, and long services to the Vedatrium. So if no other feedback, I would request Selvaraj to give the formal vote of thanks. Anybody else? Please raise the hand. Prasanna from Malaysia.
Oh, yes.
Have some,
வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
வாழ்க வளமுடன் ஐயா.
வாழ்க வளமுடன். Today's event, today's Maunam event was very great, and Karma Yoga and the 10 things you gave us to analyze were really useful, wonderful session. And thank you Ayya, and thank you Amma and Rajasekhar Ayya and others. Be blessed by the divine. Thank you Ayya. வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
Let me tell that Prasanna has been doing a great job in Malaysia.
Taking to schools.
He's going to taking it to schools, traveling from one corner to the other, conducting classes. He has been a live wire. Amazed about the work he has been doing. வாழ்க வளமுடன் Prasanna.
Thank you Ayya. வாழ்க வளமுடன். வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
வாழ்க வளமுடன். வாழ்க வளமுடன். வாழ்க வளமுடன். Periyasamy Serlandi, I think, can give your feedback. Yeah. Because we are not knowing from which place, many of them we are not familiar. Periyasamy, you can introduce and give your feedback.
Yeah, it's excellent. I am attending many classes with Sir Prof. Balachandran sir and Amma since 2003 from Abu Dhabi. Still I am continuing and practicing. They are always excellent teaching. They are what to say? I don't know what to say. Their services. Sir.
வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
வாழ்க வளமுடன், sir. Are you remembering, sir?
Yes, it's fine. So nice to talk to our friends who have been there for so many years together. Thanks, வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
We are remembering the nostalgic memories are coming.
Yes, sir. Can you remember, sir, really, that 2003 I was a small boy at Abu Dhabi Center.
Now you are a big boy, okay?
Amma.
Oh, yes, வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
அம்மா, ஞாபகம் இருக்குங்களாம்மா என்னைய?
ஓ, அபுதாபி இல்ல.
ஆமாங்கம்மா, ஒரு சின்ன பையன் சிதம்பரநாதனுக்கு அடுத்து நான் தான் சின்ன பையன்ங்க.
ஓ, சரி சரி.
கொஞ்சம் பெரிய சிதம்பரநாதனோட கொஞ்சம் பெரிய பையன்.
ஓகே.
ஆமா.
வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
இன்னும் பெரிய ஆளா வருவீங்க நீங்க. வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
நன்றி நன்றி.
வாழ்க வளமுடன். Thanks இங்க வாழ்க வளமுடன். Anybody from Saudi Arabia, please raise your hand. You can give feedback if any of you are there in this group.
It's nice to see from so many countries people are participating.
Yeah. Sometimes even little bit on time they participate.
Yes, correct.
Palani Suri. I think no mic. Okay. Some are not having mic. Okay, Vidya madam. So some are hesitating to give feedback. That's why I'm calling.
Somebody raised hand, Mr. Karnavamurthy, Karigaran and Kayam Kulam from Kerala.
Yeah, he spoke, yes. He's okay.
Sir, you want to share something more?
Jayashree is waiting. I will hand over to Jayashree.
Okay.
வாழ்க வளமுடன் மலேந்திரன் ஐயா.
வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
இங்க ராஜசேகர் ஐயா அப்புறமா எங்களோட
மௌனயோகி.
மௌனயோகி. வாழ்க வளமுடன். First in my lifetime, first experience is very good service, very good what I have to tell. The experience heard very much, both of you. Swamiji, blessings always for you couple, Ayya and Amma, for your pictures. We enjoyed very much. Really good service. Rajsekhar Ayya, Mauna Yogi, better. Blessings and convey our regards and blessings to him. Special blessings.
He's
He's listening. He's not just talking. That's all. He's sending words in silence.
Oh, yeah, that's more than enough.
Yes.
We know Rajsekhar very well.
Oh, yeah.
Everything is going on.
Thank you.
Very well. Amma. வாழ்க வளமுடன். Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam.
The organizer, our Murthy Ayya, வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
Now we shared this contact format. People can take a snapshot and give the details and send to Murugesh and Selvarajaya. So we'll compile, and also Murugesh, can you display that plan for monthly schedule? Can you share that screen?
Yeah, already
shared. Okay.
Now we can able to see now.
So this is the tentative plan. Every last Sunday of the month, we are planning to have the online Maunam program. So at least alternate month, we will plan other than Tamil. So it could be English, or it could be Malayalam, or it could be Telugu, Hindi, depending upon how we get support from those different language. So that is the reason we are trying to collect the data bank, so that we do this service in a global way. And sure, VEVA International will be supporting us very well. So we will be part of their hand to take this Vedatrium to the international level. So I thank Murugesh Ayya for this sharing of his valuable resources and time, and our Selvaraj from Thailand. So if there is no feedbacks further, we will conclude the session with the formal vote of thanks by Selvaraj Ayya.
Oh, Krishna Rao raising his hand, sir.
Okay.
Other languages, when you conduct, instead of only that language, mix with English and other language, so that everybody will have the chance to participate.
Oh yes, that's
Yeah,
a good
yeah.
suggestion. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's a good point. Yes. Means it can be a blend of
Bilingual. Yeah.
Yeah, bilanguage. Okay.
Thank you.
To say a few words about Murugesh, he is actually in this education field in the Ministry of Manpower in Singapore, conducting safety courses, and now they have been upgraded to academy to even give the curriculum on online, and then different diploma courses by the Ministry of Education Singapore. So he is very well versed with the online courses. So he volunteered to service for the yoga also additionally. So we are trying our approval from WCSC. So all of you can bless that to happen. This is not with business motive, it is with the pure service motive. So he has come forward. So like we have a memorandum of understanding with other universities and institutions. This proposal long back was even approved by SKMIA, then for some reason it could not take off. And with this corona situation, now everybody is in online. So again, this idea has come now. So we are trying. So for conducting this online silences, we want to, that is why make it a regular event. So this with available minimum resources, everybody can participate from home, and we can be still linked with the divinity. So this I just want to share about our Murugesh Ayya's contribution in this online service to the Vedatrium. Okay. Balachandra, can we conclude with the vote of thanks?
Yes, yes.
I think Madam Vidya, she has unmuted. Want to share something? Yes, Balachandra.
Yes.
So, shall we conclude the session with the vote of thanks?
Oh, sure, sure.
Selvaraj?
Yes, yeah. Be blessed by the divine power. Be blessed by the divine power. Now we are come to conclude the Maunam program with the thanks address. First of all, we thank to those who participate in the Maunam program today morning onwards. They are spending their valuable time and participate in the Maunam. Thanks for everybody. And then whenever I calling Mr. Balachandraya has accepted my request and come to contact the Mr. Balachandraya and Mrs. Jayanthi Balachandramma. Thanks for them. And another, Mr. Rajashekharaya arranged for everything for internet, sort out the internet connection and everything. And to display in the live program in YouTube also. That is very good idea. Last program we are not giving live program in the YouTube. As per instruction of Mr. Rajashekharaya, this program is live in the YouTube. That is very good idea. Thanks for Mr. Rajashekharaya. Then arranged this program and cooperate and guide us Mr. Karnavaramurthy Ayya has helped us and guiding us very well. How to conduct the programs and how to go through the programs and get the peoples for Vedathiriam. Thanks for him. And another very great job Mr. Murugesh Ayya has done. He has arranged Zoom program, Zoom and everything, and cooperate with Mr. Rajashekharaya and to display the everything. Thanks for him also. Thank you for give opportunity to give the thanks address. Thank you for everybody.
உலக நல வாழ்த்து பாடி நிறைவு செஞ்சுக்கலாங்களா? உலகமெல்லாம் பருவமழை ஒத்தபடி பெய்யட்டும், உழவரெல்லாம் தானியத்தை உவப்புடனே பெருக்கட்டும், பல தொழில்கள் புரிகின்ற பாட்டாளி உயரட்டும், பகுத்துணர்வில் தொகுத்துணர்வு பண்பாட்டை உயர்த்தட்டும், கலகங்கள் போட்டி பகை கடந்தாட்சி நடக்கட்டும், கல்லாமை கடன் வறுமை கலகங்கள் மறையட்டும், நலவாழ்வை அளிக்கும் மெய்ஞான ஒளி வீசட்டும், நம் கடமை அறவாழ்வில் நாட்டத்தே சிறக்கட்டும், நம் கடமை அறவாழ்வில் நாட்டத்தே சிறக்கட்டும், நம் கடமை அறவாழ்வில் நாட்டத்தே சிறக்கட்டும். வாழ்க வையகம், வாழ்க வையகம், வாழ்க வளமுடன். அமைதி. வாழ்க வளமுடன். நன்றிங்க, நன்றிங்கம்மா.
நன்றியா பாலச்சந்திரையா. அம்மா ஜெயந்தி அம்மா ரொம்ப நன்றி.
வாழ்க வளமுடன். வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
ரொம்ப நன்றிமா. நான் தான் உங்ககிட்ட சரியா பேசுறது இல்ல, அப்பப்ப ஐயா கிட்ட தான் பேசுவேன்.
அப்பப்ப சொல்லுவார், விஷயத்தை எல்லாம் சொல்லுவாரு.
சரி, ரொம்ப நன்றி.
நன்றி இல்ல இல்ல, எங்களுக்கு இது பெரிய ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு வாய்ப்பு. வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
ஏன்னா எனக்கெல்லாம் இப்ப இங்கிலீஷ் ப்ரோக்ராம்ல அட்டன் பண்றது இதுதான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம்.
சரி சரி, நல்லது நல்லது.
இந்த லாங்குவேஜ் கலக்கிடுவீங்கன்னு தெரியுது. வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
வாழ்க வளமுடன் ராஜசேந்திர ஐயா. வாழ்க வளமுடன் ராஜசேந்திர ஐயா. ஐயா உங்க பர்மிஷனோட க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிக்கிறோங்க ஐயா. வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
வாழ்க வளமுடன் ஐயா. வாழ்க வளமுடன்.